How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. So I decided to do a review. First, I'm going to do a review on the actual whole experience that we had down here at Williamsburg Village Resorts. So the condo that they gave us, I give it an A plus. We had a beautiful condo, clean. It was big, spacious, and I guess they probably told us that we were gonna get a one-bedroom condo because they didn't want us to bring no extra outside people that would enjoy a free stay. So when we actually got here, we had a full 2-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms, a living room, and a kitchen area. And like I say, I rate them an A plus. I would definitely refer them or recommend them to other people because the experience here was great. Customer service was good. Everybody I came in, interacted with, they were professional, they were nice. I really didn't have any rude people. And even maintenance, we didn't really have no maintenance issues, but just small things like we did ask someone to come cut the fireplace off because it was a hazard for Josiah because he's, you know, always into everything. So he kept wanting to go to the fireplace and they had the fire lit. So I was like, yeah, y'all gotta cut that off. And we also had to call them because we needed a sink stopper. So they came, brought the sink stopper. And then also the type of doorknobs they have, they easily lock and you can't get inside of them. Once they lock, you can't open the door at all because, you have to unlock it from the inside. So we learned that the first night because Josiah was playing with the door and he shut the door and he locked the sister in the room. So immediately we was like, oh, y'all gotta come down here. He was fast. As soon as the man came, he knocked on the door because he was bringing us the stopper. When he came to bring us the stopper, I was like, well, do y'all have a way to get in the door? My son locked the door. The baby sister's in the room. We need to get in there. So he was like, yes, I'll be right back. He was gone like 2 minutes, came back, boom. He was quick. So like I say, no complaints at all about anything. Like I said, we didn't have to worry about the room being dirty. Like the dishes they provided for us was clean. They provide, pots and pans and, forks and spoons and cups and plates and bowls. Everything that you would have in your own apartment, they provided everything. They provided the washer and dryer. They give you at least a sample trial of washing powder. You have a small bottle of dish detergent. But yeah, so they had, supplied all of that for us. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So, no complaints there. That was great. Also, another review in regards to one of the restaurants we went to. It was called Sal's. It's some type of Italian restaurant, SALS. Now, the food was good. But they are quite expensive. And also, a lot of the food was just really greasy. It was good. It was just really greasy. Now, the pizza was actually amazing, but greasy. The shrimp Alfredo, it was pretty good, greasy. The spaghetti, greasy. And one thing I did not like is how can you have a kid spaghetti and you put on the menu kid spaghetti with meatballs, but you don't get meatballs, you get one meatball. So it was just one meatball and they put one little layer of sauce on the top, but they give you a whole bowl of noodles. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna eat dry spaghetti. One meatball, dry spaghetti, pretty much. And then for you to get extra meatballs, extra sauce, it was $11 because they charge you $6.99 to get 3 meatballs. And those 3 meatballs do come with sauce in there, so that might have been sufficient. Without getting more sauce, that might have been sufficient because I did actually order some extra sauce. So I had ordered extra sauce to make sure the noodles wasn't gonna be dry. But it would have been $6.99 for the key spaghetti plus $6.99 just to get extra meatballs because they don't just add 2 meatballs or 1 meatball, or they gotta do 3 meatballs. So that was bogus. So their prices was extremely high. And like I said, everything was, I mean, you could tell they used grease for everything. So everything was super greasy. But the food, I mean, it was pretty good. I would definitely go again. I would get their pizza again. But I wouldn't want to do that often, you know, because like I say, it's expensive. So other than that, on this particular trip, everything was cool. We also had our tour today. You know, whenever you win those free trips, they make you do a tour because they want to sell you on timeshares. So I guess the lady, you know, she wasn't trying to sell us hard because she probably realized, okay, they got 2 kids, you know, I can't keep him here, I can't keep them here all day because they have kids. I know, you know, Josiah, he was running around and stuff. He was good. He actually wasn't bad. But, you know, towards the end, he probably was getting a little bit fussy because they made us do this tour at 8:15 in the morning. So, of course, everybody's still asleep. And they probably was ready to get back into bed. So, she only kept us probably, it was about 10 o'clock when we got out of there. And, you know, as soon as we got in the car, he pretty much went on and dozed off and went to sleep. And then we came home, or I say home, but we came back to the room and he went right on to sleep. We put him in the bed, he went right on to sleep. So other than that, everything went well. But again, about the tour, you know, they had some nice things they wanted to offer, but of course we did tell them, you know, we're not interested. The reason we're not interested, you know, we got too much going on financially right now. We don't want to add on no more debt, no more bills or anything like that. You know, we just bought a house. We're actually getting work done to the house. So we just have a lot of money tied up in the, you know, in doing that right now. And then I'm also in between jobs because I'm still trying to find a job that I'm interested in, something that's, you know, something that's more me. Because I know I work from home right now, but to me taking them calls all day, that's just, it's not getting it for me. So I need to find something else. But that's pretty much it in regards to all of that. I mean, overall, my experience here was great. You know, I would definitely recommend people, you know, tell people to come here and refer to them because I definitely want to come back. And like I say, I love the room here. Now, one thing I can say about the tour, she did show us a different room. You know, if you was to buy a room or buy, you know, timeshare, whatever. So she showed us a room and I'm just like, you're trying to sell us on this room when the room that we actually got, you know, like I guess you would say renting from you guys or whatever, is much better than the room you're trying to sell us. Like, only difference in the room they trying to sell us is because it had a full stove and it had more up-to-date furniture. But other than that, that was it, because it was not like, it wasn't spacious at all. It was really small compared to, I mean, like what I have now. If I could show you again, I would, but I don't feel like going back through it. But what we have now is like amazing. So I'm just like, really? So it was like already at a note anyway. So we was just like, no, this room is really tiny and you're trying to sell us on this little tiny room. And then like you say, like I say, the couch, you see the couch, it's kind of outdated, but it's in good shape. It's in good condition. It's not stained up. It's not dirty. It's not falling apart or nothing like that. It's just, it's outdated. It's an outdated couch, but you know, overall it's fairly decent. I mean, the furniture in here is decent. We didn't have no toe-up furniture. We didn't have, you know, the place didn't look dirty or nothing like that. You know, the only thing I could say, when we first came in, it did have a smell. Maybe somebody was smoking. They wasn't supposed to be smoking because these are like non-free smoking rooms. So somebody probably was up in here sneaking a cigarette or something that was not supposed to be having. So I think they probably tried to get rid of the smell somehow. And I think that was probably the only thing that somebody was probably smoking and they wasn't supposed to. But other than that, that didn't affect my experience here. So overall, like I say, I have enjoyed myself. So that's pretty much it. I'm also going to do another review for you guys, but it's not going to be in this video here. It's going to be a review about, what is that review going to be about? I really can't even remember right now. But, oh, and one more thing too, I forgot to tell you. Along with this whole free vacation, we did get 4 Busch Garden tickets. So we get to go to Busch Gardens. So you get 4 tickets, so it could be for 2 adults, 2 kids, or whatever. Kids is normally free, so just four. I'm just say 4 Busch Gardens tickets. It also come with 4 meal vouchers, so you get a free meal. We also got another promotional free stay, which is a 4-night, 3-day vacation. We can either go to Las Vegas or to Florida, so we got that as well. And I believe that's it. Now we also got something else. This is not additional to this whole stay, but I don't know if I told you guys that we actually got another stay, which is a 7-day stay. It was a whole week, a 7-night stay or whatever, a whole week vacation. Now we actually received that because we purchased a brand new AC unit for our house. We told you guys we was making big boss moves, right? So yes. All right, guys. Anyway, so I was just saying that I told you guys we was making some big boss moves. So we purchased that AC unit that I said we were going to have for our house. So outside of buying that unit, I guess they have a promotional deal or whatever, that if you purchase a unit for them at a certain amount, they give you a free vacation. All we have to do is pay for the taxes and fees of the property. Now for them, they have resorts all over the world. So it's not just linked to Las Vegas or Florida or South Carolina, anything like that. Like, you could go to Asia, Africa, Mexico. I mean, we could go to places that you ain't never heard of. And I know a lot of places up there, I was just like, I'm a little scared. So we're not going to be going all those places. But I mean, we're going to take a look at it and look at the resorts, because you got a whole week. So of course I'm going to take my kids with us, because I want Josiah to experience that. And by the time we go, Nala will be a little bit older as well. So I don't want her to miss anything either. So yes. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell y'all about my stay as well. The pool. So we did go to the pool. They have a indoor pool, so a warm pool. And then they have a jacuzzi. So we actually did go last night, and they closed at 10 p.m. So we was out there, I think we might have stayed 30-40 minutes maybe, and Josiah actually had fun, so that's great. And we only dipped Nala's feet in there a little bit because she already was coughing a little bit, so I just dipped her feet in a little bit, but we didn't dip her in the water, submerge her, nothing like that. We did not put her in the water, so she hardly got wet. And I did get in the water. And like I said, Josiah was actually having fun in the water, splashing around. And I did dip his feet in the hot pool, the jacuzzi, or whatever. He wasn't supposed to get in, but I didn't even pay attention to the sign until I looked up and it said, 16 years and older. So I was like, we better have him get him out of here for somebody walking in and get us. So he was sitting on the steps with me, and he was just splashing away. So he had fun. But anyway, so that's pretty much my review about everything that we've done here. And like I said, I have another review. Right now, my mind has just gone blank, so you're going to see that review later. I just can't even remember what it was about. But anyway, guys, I thank you for taking your time to watch my whole video here. I hope you stayed to the end, and you just get to see what we did. We had fun. I had fun, and I thank God for the vacation. I thank God for the trip. I thank God for us being able to get here safely, and hope and pray we get back safely. And I really enjoy my family. I appreciate Neil so much for doing all the driving and, spending the money that he spent. And also, with me spending a little bit of money that I spent. And, us having a great time with our kids. And I really appreciate him, because I know I probably don't say it up here, but I appreciate everything that he do. And I thank him for being a great father to our kids. And I just thank God for everything he's done for us and our family. So I just appreciate all of this, and I'm just happy that we had a great vacation. And now it's time to go back to work. He's going back to work, and I kind of get to chill till next week, because I took off all these days because daycare is closed for the weekend anyway. Well, when I say weekend, I mean Friday and Monday. Daycare is closed due to the holiday. So I think I get to go back to work next Tuesday or something like that. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to be applying for some jobs and try to, find me something else. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. It's your girl Nika, and I am out.